Today's class, we will be looking at IP remedies. Depending on the protection you have, you may have access to a whole range of remedies on somebody who has infringed on either your trademark, copyright, patent, or design. In Australia, there are multiple acts that provide remedies to infringement of intellectual property. In this lecture, we will be mostly looking at remedies that are available to all different types of IP protections, such as copyright, trademark, patent, and registered design. Injunctions are a commonly used remedy for IP protections. It is an equitable remedy which seeks to prevent persons from doing a particular thing or demands a person to do a particular thing. Interim injunction is where something is put on pause so that question can be addressed before the court. A final injunction is made to ensure a particular course of action is taken, with its ultimate goal to stop future infringements. Damages is the most common financial remedy for infringement of intellectual property rights. Damages are only awarded if at the time of infringement, the defendant knew or ought to have known that the act constituted an infringement of IP protection. Damages can be calculated in a number of ways, such as lost sales, lost licenses, or use of principal. Damages can also be awarded in breach of confidence cases, misuse of private information, and secondary losses. Additional damages can be awarded as a punitive or aggravated nature depending on the circumstances of the infringement. This will depend on a number of factors, ranging from deterring similar infringements to the flagrancy of the breach and the conduct of the defendant. For most IP rights, a claimant may elect for a count of profits over damages. Depending on the type of IP breach, the applicant may only seek profits which are attributed to the infringement of the IP protection. When IP breaches are a result of registered design, and are unable to be separated, then the courts may make some discretion on whether to elect full net profits. If the compensatory damages are insufficient, the court may seek for an award for conversion damages. This is where the applicant may take control of infringing copies or devices used to make the infringing material. For an Anton pillar order to be given, there must be a real risk that the evidence will be destroyed if no action is taken. This order gives permission for the plaintiff's solicitors to enter the defendant's premises to inspect and remove defined articles and documents. Not every breach of IP protection will be found to be a criminal case. Generally, infringements at a commercial scale, however, are criminal. Under the Copyright Amendment Act of 2006, it lists three tiered offences. Number 1, strict liability offences, which is a no-fault element, up to indictable offences, which is the most serious, with elements of intention and recklessness, which can reach to a maximum of 5 years imprisonment and $93,000 in fines.